all right? Now, I'm going to have a little 3-minute opening, and then he'll mock it, okay? Remember a few weeks ago that the tape broke where Governor Romney was saying that 47% of Americans are slackers, all right? They're not cutting it, as Clint Eastwood would say, they're not cutting it, all right? Well, he was off by about 27%, about 27. About 20% of us are slackers, and it's a growing industry. And that is what the election's all about. That's what the country's facing right now. We are spending an enormous amount of money on 20% who, for whatever reason, we're just not going to cut it. We're not going to make a living. We're not going to really do anything. We want our stuff. And we're spending a lot of money. Debt is bad. Debt is bad. All right? $16 trillion in debt. President Obama, who I like, by the way, and who is dodging me on a one-on-one basketball game. Did you know that? Yeah. Dodging me. I like him. Biggest spending president by far in the history of the United States. In fact, President Obama has spent more money than all of the other presidents combined if you take out World War II, which we had to spend a little money there, okay? All of them. So Martin Van Buren is going, why? Why? Now, the reason that the president will tell you he's spending a lot of money is because of Bush. It's Bush's fault. How many people think it's Bush's fault? Bush is gone. Adios, sayonara, aloha. It's boring. He's gone. Okay? Out of there. May have been Bush's fault for the first year, maybe 2, but not 3.5. Now, and this is the final part of my opening statement, the poster person for the entitlement society is Sandra Fluck. You know Sandra? I left 2 tickets for Sandra, plus a month's supply of birth control pills at will call. Is she here tonight? No, she's not. Sandra, buy your own coupon, right? We shouldn't be paying for this or a lot of other stuff. That's why we owe $16 trillion. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for me.
You say, Mr. Stewart.
My friend Bill O'Reilly is completely full of shit. Now, he and I agree this country does face some problems. We do have some issues. What we disagree on is the scope of these issues and the cause of these issues and the timing of these issues. I believe we have very complex problems in this country, like we have had in this country low since its inception. What is wrong with this country is not that we face problems that we have not faced before. We face a deficiency in our problem-solving mechanism. And the reason we face a difficulty in our problem-solving mechanism is that a good portion of this country has created an alternate universe in which the issues that we face revolve around a woman from Georgetown who wanted birth control, which is a health issue for women, covered on her health insurance in the same way that Viagra is covered for many others. I call this alternate reality, I call this place where these folks live Bullshit Mountain. The denizens of Bullshit Mountain believe many things. They believe that a Kenyan Muslim president has fundamentally changed the relationship between government and the people of this country. On Bullshit Mountain, they believe that if they built it, it was because of their success and a little quick moxie and freedom juice. But if life hasn't worked out for them, it is the government on their back. Bullshit Mountain is a dangerous place. Not to mention the winters on Bullshit Mountain. Oh, the winters on Bullshit Mountain are long and cold. And Christmas, the most ubiquitous holiday in the history of mankind, is under threat on Bullshit Mountain because somewhere, somehow, a parade in Tulsa has changed its name from Christmas to holiday. I have come here tonight to plead to the mayor of Bullshit Mountain talk to your people. Now, I know that you don't live on Bullshit Mountain year-round. You obviously have to leave for provisions, and I believe you have a summer place. But until we can agree on a reality that exists in this country, you and those denizens believe that we face a cataclysm, a societal cataclysm between freedom and socialism. And on Bullshit Mountain, our problems are amplified and our solutions simplified, and that's why they won't work. We face a debt crisis that we've never faced before. We are merely weeks from being a failed state or even worse, Greece. And the way to solve it is to kill Big Bird. Now, let me say this. That is not a solution. And I believe tonight we will take you down from the mountain. And you can come live amongst the people once again. Thank you.
I don't really have to.